Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Pritania playthrough, formerly Icenia, here in Imperator, Rome, where, well, this time we are going to be focusing mostly on colonisation after our last war. Also, we are going to be trying to get ourselves to actually form a monarchy, because I'm not sure what changed, but now I can't do it right at the moment, but I had a little play in the background. Because beforehand, even when I had enough oratory power to change this, for some reason I couldn't select authority or increase council powers. Whereas now I seem to be able to, because the options are one of the following cannot be true. Sorry, one of the following must be true. I don't know if that's changed the way that's said. I honestly can't remember. But basically, I couldn't select it before, and for some reason, now I can. So, now I've said it, I'll get there, and I won't be able to then. Ooh, Gardy's. Somebody's fallen ill. Oh, my leader has fallen ill. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, we're going to up the speed a bit here while we're dealing with all of this. And as before, guys, we are going to be converting a lot of our income into ooh, actually there's some armies here we want to get rid of, aren't there? Now. Or at least splitting up after that war. Oh, apparently not. Let's just go through them all. So no, that's got heavies. That I can't do anything about. That's a retinue. That's not too big. No, that's one of my actual ones. I was sure I ended up with a couple. I've already disbanded them. Let's get some trade agreements. We have a disloyal clan. The disloyalty of Pritania's clan must be apparent for everyone. So why they now demanded more independence from Pritania. Let's put an end to this charade. Spending some military power to deal with him. Which leader was he? Right, we are going to bribe him as well. And try and make friends with him. Do you know? No, I don't want to be spending too much oratory power. Because we are on the road to Albion here, guys. Which currently is more important than any of these other petty squabbles. Once we make our clan leader a king. Ooh, well, they are actually quite a big family. Oh, no, they're not, so that's not one which is scorned. We obviously have a few disloyal provinces. Oh, and I've got an unassigned title. Wow, that needs to be fixed. Oh, is this province disloyal as well now? I should really start pushing up my loyalty again, which is unfortunately going to involve me spending some of this money, isn't it? They're all fine. They should be becoming more loyal. Let's have a look. So they're gaining loyalty. They're gaining loyalty. They're just disloyal. So, ooh, more military advances. Yeah, I know I have a scorned family. To Linden. So, is this province disloyal? I'm a little confused. Oh, that province is disloyal. This province isn't. Can I move some people over from there then? So moving them to Brigantus. No, apparently I can't there either. What's going on? Oh, no, they might just be a little unloyal. Can I move him to... Yes. Hopefully mid there, yep. So we colonise there soon. Basically, I want to keep pushing this colonisation everywhere we can. And it's going to involve pushing a lot of income into this. Basically, we don't actually have a huge amount of time left in this game, I don't believe. So, yeah, we've got about 100 years left to finish off Albion, so that is my main concentration at the moment. We may still fight a few more wars, but we're not wasting civic power on anything but colonisation here. Unfortunately, you know, my leader's not the best for generating civic power, which is a little annoying, but you know, what is what is. It's these little ones which are going to be the pain. Oh, our leader's fallen in again. More trade. And Icenia is trying to trade as well. So I need about 250 oratory power as well here. These guys are just being left to their own devices. Let's check. Are they just being dim here? Yeah, they do seem to be just being a bit dim. Getting a few more ships in just so we can get our armies back over. Oh god, they're all sitting on top of each other like bloody numpties. That'll do. Some of my armies will end up taking a bit of attrition, but that's the way it is, so. Ooh, somebody in charge of the Caracti family has died. Let's burn that army off instantly. I love the way these people I was just fighting massive wars with are now trading with me. I so should have just forced them into a demand tribute. They wouldn't accept it, but it would be awesome to get something like that, but they are in alliances, but they've got to be tiny powers for their alliances with, so. But they'll also be guaranteed. And like I said, I'm not planning on any wars just now. Not many places can deal with my big stacks. Having retinues that big, it's actually, this is where retinues are getting really hard to manage, and it's why one of the other reasons I want to convert and get rid of my retinues, because that will really benefit us long run. There we go, somewhere else done. Can't colonise there yet. We can colonise here. Sorry about that, guys. Our colonisation efforts are going Ooh, we can colonise down here too. We're going to get a rebellion. Not enough people in our culture. We've dealt with a rebellion before. We could deal with a rebellion again if needs be. I'd prefer not to, but if we have to, we have to. Disperse the rioters. Oh no. Let us spread the people out. Reduce the unrest. Hopefully that'll reduce the rebellion impact. I could probably afford to change some of that, but I want to get this changed first. Here we go. And let's look at spending some money. Oh, I'm definitely going to reduce my fleet maintenance. That doesn't actually make a huge difference on my army maintenance. I could reduce my fort maintenance a bit, which does make a bit of a difference. My wages. I could drop my wages. That would be a bad idea. There you go. Got a decent income there. Over to there. So we can start colonising down this coast a bit. And hopefully these guys will be high enough soon that I'll be able to start moving some of them. Not just yet. How's the loyalty going there? It's going up. I wish I had a bit more. I'm not as massively fussed by origin power, and once I've changed myself, changing myself is going to be problematic. We are potentially going to get, we're going to take stability hits. We're potentially going to get rebellions and revolutions when we change our government type, which is dealable with. So let's have a look. Actually, where is it? Show laws. So. We gain extra popularity, but we get some extra tyranny. A lot of loyalty we lost. So this gives us extra income. But this is what we need to be able to form ourselves into a monarchy. If we were to go for a, if we go to a republic, we'd go for increased council powers. We're not. We're Albion. And Albion is definitely a monarchy, historically anyway. So we'll go for a monarchy here and see how we deal with that. I mean, hopefully we have a decent family in charge. But the Ilatovis weren't a Icenia family originally with the start of this playthrough. What's his culture? Is it Ordovician? He's druidic. Does that actually give us a issue, the fact they're the wrong culture? I don't think it does. I think religion's the bigger issue. I mean, it's the correct overall culture. Ooh, omen. Tax rate for now, to be fair. We are still heading for a rebellion, and that again could be problematic. That will probably happen in, well, will happen in the areas which aren't Icenia. You know, slowly increasing around the place. hoping to get Albion by the end of this session, guys. But 1 or 2 places will be a bit trickier than others. Yeah, we are already changing these guys, hopefully. We're not... yeah, it's those disloyal provinces which are the real issue. And it's my fault. Really isn't much I can do. I'm gonna have a rebellion. So it's just a matter of getting ourselves in a position where we can actually properly, where we can weather it nicely. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of a lot of these forts because we don't need them anymore. And they're potentially going to end up in rebel hands, so... there you go, keep a couple in key positions there, but I'm dropping quite a few. Move on to there, then colonise here. Because obviously this is an island. Oh, they are each separate. Yeah. Ooh, that's quite expensive now. I'm still going to keep throwing money at it. Right, we are going to force everything to happen at once here. This is going to potentially be paid. What on earth are Carthage doing here? We're going to need some money here because we're going to have to do some bribing to make this work. So 260, we need a little bit more. I'm not spending money at the moment. Natural, they'll lose some loyalty. I don't care. What is children like? Oh, she's good. Growing friendship, splendid! And we have it. So guys, it's time to become a monarchy and piss off everybody in my nation. So, we go to government, show laws, and we need to select absolute authority. So to do this, guys, decisions. So we've got embrace autocracy, which is an autocratic monarchy. We lose 1 stability. We gain a few things. Obviously, it gives other buffs. A lot of happiness for primary culture, mostly. Monthly civ change, freeman promotion cost is also less, and civilization is increased by 5. Denta is going to be massively civilized. Democracy gives us similar things, pretty much the same. But we are going to become a monarchy, so we need to embrace yeah, absolute authority. Checking before I do it. Which has lowered everybody, but none are disloyal at the moment. So, absolute authority. We have passed absolute authority. Having seen the authority wielded by some of our neighbours, it becomes apparent that the head of our nation must seek to create greater executive powers amongst disparate tribes. And now, we can do it. We are now a monarchy. Black news, we have had a stability drop. Pritania has wisely embraced autocracy. Gerdius Edlis, inspired by the kings and tyrants of authority, might exert greater authority by disregarding the tribal trappings of our empire, of our ancestors. So we no longer have tribes. We have a lot of pretenders, unsurprisingly. Oh, we lost all of those instantly. I didn't even think that would happen. This is our royal family, so our government. So this is obviously the next person, who is our heir, who is 7 years old. He is growing up. He's crafty. Let's have a look at him. Crafty, so corruption, but finesse. But he's got a lot of finesse, which is great, which is what we want at the moment. And so there are a few people with pretenders, which could mean we end up with an army being built up, and we've got a lot of people to reassign. So for now, we're just going to grab the best people. We might rejig these a bit as time goes on. Let's make sure we get a selection of different families. So he was a Caractacus, Divinicia, Correa, so an Ortega. Oop. Because obviously these are all new. So Chancellor, they do similar things. You know. Oh, actually no, because obviously. Oh, so mercenary maintenance is less. So these are different. Sacrifice to the gods is less. Aggressive expansion is less. Master of the Guard, I can't see what they do. We want the Ortega. Morale of armies is better. High Priest. Verbius, we don't have one of them, so that's good. Now he does prefer one of the other people, but keeping him on side is not necessarily bad. Omen power, so for court philosopher, which is going to be for Sonorous. Legitimacy gain, I'd actually preferred the higher one there. My steward. And Imactius. Let's have a look at my families at the moment, actually. Let's unpause for 1 second and repause. Who is scorned? The Aki, and so nobody, only small families. So let's just go for the best of the best here. Extra tax income and physician is going to be exactly the same as before. So some of these are slightly different, but not much. And obviously, do we have different laws now as well? So again, we're going to have selecting laws is going to cause issues as well, but it's not as bad as with the things. Oh, that's good. So yeah, we probably want to swap to that one long run, though monthly government loyalty is reduced. Authority, royal bureaucracy. So a lot of these things do different things. So at some point we'll have a look at a lot of these, but right now we can't afford to, and I need to be filling out all of these to get us all the bonuses again. So, but there we go. We are now a monarchy, guys, which also means I can sort these armies. He says, I can't sort that army because they're all loyal to bloody well him. That's annoying because they are now going to be eating my manpower. I'm definitely going to split that one in half. Let's work out which armies I can actually split up. This is problematic. What happens if I change the person? Can I actually eventually get rid of them? Ah, that one I split it in half. Okay. let's try that on this one. Let's change the person in charge. Then hit split in half, and it lets us do it. Okay. I'm not sure if that's meant to work that way, but I'll take it. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is simply because these big armies are very, very hard to maintain. And by splitting them, I can actually maintain them much more easily. I'm going to leave that one for now, because I don't think that one's going to get too big. This one definitely needs splitting. And as time goes on, we will better a lot of these armies, but for now, that'll do. So we've got the same armies, but we're splitting a lot of them up, which will help us long run. We can also spread them out a bit. Oh, a statue for our leader. Oh, local unrest reduced, but we lose some popularity. Yeah, we'll do that. We are still well on our way to a rebellion, guys. There we go. Let's have a look. So, I'm not sure what these do. They just basically embracing all different types of monarchy. Obviously, just give us different sets of things and different bonuses. So aristocratic. I don't know if they change like plutocratic. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how they'll work differently, other than they give us different bonuses. Imperial ambition. Pritania adopts the Empire government form, type monarchy. Oh. Interesting. And that gives us four things. What do you need for it? Oh, have 600 cities or greater. Ha! We're not anywhere near there. Obviously, the big decision we're after is Albion, which we're getting to. Yeah, we have to control all of these places, which we are definitely heading for. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to have to do a bit of bribery there to get things running properly. And actually, our loyalty, well, it's actually potentially harder to see our loyalty now. Each of our generals is kind of important to maintain. They all seem to be increasing, actually. Well, the two I looked at seem to be increasing. You're not. Yeah, you are. So, our embracing of monarchy was not quite as rocky a process as I thought it might be. Albion, guys, is definitely within our grasp now. Can we move people yet? That has had a bit of an impact on our army, because basically before, when I was a clan, when I was tribes, my all of my retinues, 50% of the income was paid for. Whereas now I'm a monarchy, I have to pay for all of my armies outright. Oh wow, Rome has grown again, and Etruria. Oh wow. Rome is in a big war, but who are they allied with? Guaranteeing. Where's Luciana? Where is Luciana? Oh wow. I suspect Rome and Etruria got together there. Rome still doesn't hold Rome anymore, but they've managed to come back a bit. Saxonia is growing. Carthage is still the only other major power around here, though they're struggling a bit. Well, I say that they are growing. They're growing nicely. Who's actually in my diplomatic range? So close to some of these guys, but not quite there. Ooh. We should split that one. Especially as I actually think having my leader in charge of one of those was potentially a bad idea, actually. How long until he is actually loyal? Quite a while, to be fair. I'll move those over. I can. So we'll move a load over there at some point. I'm going to build this up a bit so we can start colonising up this way as well. I'm quite happy with the size of Pritania at the moment. My king, a daughter has been born to vigorous Ilotvis. Who is not of the same. How does that actually help? Let's have a look. So, no, this isn't having any real loyalty issues because while he's of a different culture, it's only a different subculture. So Icenia is still our main culture, which is good. Yeah, so Icenia, even though our lord isn't Icenia, he's from somebody we conquered and killed. Ooh. You have a disloyal character. What's his job? And first of all, let's... Yeah, I don't want to spend... Ooh. He wants to become a royal tutor. He has got holdings. He's got no current command. Divicus. He's the head of their family. Let's try and make friends with him. He says, well, I'm trying not to spend that, and I spend that. I no longer bribe with money, interestingly. Making an impression. Sacrifice a bull in his name. I'm also going to bribe him, guys. So right now, I don't want to be dealing with extra stuff when this rebellion pops in 3 months' time. Political ambitions. Seeking a particular government office. Okay, 7, 6, 5 and 6. Let's have a look. Well, he becomes the royal tutor. Oh well. That's not a hugely negative one, but that makes him our friend. We are about to hit rebellion, guys. My armies are positioned. I've got a couple ready up here just in case. Yeah, let's pay him. Let's split this army as well. basically now we've got a lot of small stacks, which is going to make dealing with this them more problematic. But it means, well, I say we're not having as many issues with manpower. We're still not in a great place manpower-wise, but... Ooh, and... Oh, God. Yeah, it's a fairly beefy independence war we've got going, guys. That said, we're in good positions here. Now, last time I did this, I did have problems taking some places, so we'll see what goes on. Yeah, see, I think until they've left their territory, they can't actually cap anything. But let's just start throwing ourselves in. We're already capturing big chunks of territory, so that's not bad. Low navy maintenance. I don't care about that. Disloyal characters. Oh, god damn it. Let's give her free hands. And we are now friends. Why is he appearing as an enemy? Oh yeah, he is an enemy. That's why. Why is he appearing as an enemy? Oh, because he is. So we're pulling these guys out so we throw them back in. I'm not actually massively fussed by this rebellion. We should easily... Yeah, this rebellion's going to be put down relatively easily. It's a bit of a pain to have to deal with it, but... Especially as it's going to deplete our manpower at a time when... Yeah. When we're going to be a little bit more vulnerable than I'd like us to be, but... There's a possibility they may manage to build a couple of armies, but... And the issue is we're going to make these places even harder to maintain armies during this war. So you can go there, you can push up there. It's almost over already. Oh, the issue here might also be that I might not be able to sue for peace to take it all because it might have too high a war score. So we may actually lose some territory here simply because I can't get everything back. But we'll certainly enslave a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys may get put on independent operations shortly. Oh! We do not want to let that 10k stack get behind us. Let's batter it. start moving down here. You can actually stay here. Ooh. I think we did have someone with at least 10. Can I move them to there? Yes! Which once we've done, we'll be able to colonise there, then we'll start moving over there and filling in that gap, and start filling in other gaps. We were victorious! Just slowly progressing on there. Somebody... Yeah, we've gained another friend, I'm happy with that. And we're beginning to win lots of battles, which is quite nice. Ooh, these guys have gained friends. Oh no, no, but they are moving armies around the back, which I need to watch. You can pull into here, just to keep an eye on these things, because some of these guys are giving them access. And that is why we're keeping this army here. God damn rebellions. I mean, this side is being put down fairly quickly. Just a slow march through. So I keep pausing, guys, whenever I'm moving around, just so I can keep an eye on everything which is happening and make sure I don't dirt too much. More armies marching, and that's mercenaries they're hiring there. You can just march down here into the middle just to support. You can push forward. I mean, I could accept it, but we're not going to do that. Oh no, we lack a governor. Our governor has passed. Eesh. But he's good. I don't want to take that commerce. No, actually I don't necessarily gain much commerce from there, so... We are victorious! Again, unsurprisingly. You can pull back somewhere. You are not going to be taking attrition, please. Get there next, and then as I said, we'll start moving people over to Linden as well. Gonna keep my money for now, though we will be burning a lot of that in a bit. They are beginning to build some armies, so I do want to be a little careful. Stop them recapping there. They've got plenty of time. that battle if that battle actually happens. Oh, wow, they've got somebody there. Somehow. We should win this war. I say that, we're not. No, that is us winning. I got confused by the flags because they're similar. I can ignore over there now, pretty much. You can start marching around to reinforce, or to get rid of some of these stats. Not much left to this rebellion at this point. Trade. And we're carpet sieging here. You can just pull back out. Oh, I thought I wasn't there. Oh no, they're going to stack wipe on my unit. This war is almost over. Oh, we've got some stuff to recapture here. I suspect we have a few slaves in our capital. I will be moving. Ew. That is not a good balance. I will be moving an army back to my capital as soon as this is over. In fact, you can start heading straight back there now. Oh wow, they've managed to get an army through. I was not paying attention. Win that. Let's be honest, even with that little setback, it's not a huge amount. I thought I was done over there. But even now, this is just mopping up operations, guys. I suspect it's where their armies fell back to. Come on, catch them. Nice solid victory for us there. They were even in the wrong stance. So they won't quite give me everything. Yet. Nope, let's get here colonised. Horrid reforms. The poor, numerous downtrodden, have long argued for inclusion in the great armies of Pritania. After generations of oppression, one man has risen to challenge the status quo, to represent the interests of these lower classes. Icenia, who many argue has one of the greatest minds of our generation, holds a crucial stance at court, walking a fine line between populism and nobility, whilst retaining credibility amongst his peers. Ever an innovative thinker, she has tabled a proposition demanding the complete overhaul of our recruitment policies and allowing greater inclusion of the lower classes in matters of state military. Such a radical reform would be sure to have consequences. We must modernise. We get extra unrest, but a lot of morale, a lot of manpower recovery, which we need at the moment when we gain that military power. I will do that because we've just put down a rebellion. That straight away gets us another military tradition. Enslavement efficiency and slave output, which is going to help us. Oh, I've not done this. I can't quite do that yet. I really should up that as soon as I can. But that'll get us a lot more manpower recovery as well. This war is nearly over, guys. There we go. And more slaves. Ooh, why is this only 19? Oh, god damn it. They have to head here. Now, military advance. Okay. A lot of these guys can start spreading out again. We are victorious. We've captured the enemy. Oh, you can say that. As long as I'm not taking attrition. Ooh, we lost our court philosopher. How is my heir doing? My heir is doing quite nicely. He is good. I don't quite get... Oh, they're brothers and things, the other people. Why are we not at 100%? I mean, we can get everything back and take all their money. And we gain nothing from it because this was obviously our territory. Done. Oh, let's reduce our aggressive expansion by dealing with these people who were nothing to do with our court in the first place. So we've gained all that territory back. Put down another bloody rebellion there, guys. I say that, it wasn't bloody on my part, it was bloody on their part. So, yeah. I'm not overly fussed by having to put that down again. Once this army's replenished, I'm probably going to rejig it a bit, just so we've got a good, powerful army in our capital. And now that we can... How many people does Linden have? So it only needs one. Remember, I can get everybody in the same sea region, so we can also colonise here as soon as we get to the date. Not long now. And I need to start moving some people around up here. There has 6. That's probably where I want it, so we can colonise both places from there. That is Ortelis. Ah! Set me off a right. Civic. Oh. Let's have a look at these. I want happiness from non-primary cultures, which would be these ones, which we can't get. Ah. We don't have an oratory idea in here. Provincial loyalty, because that'll start bringing everything back up a bit quicker. Which will help in our colonisation efforts. Strapping it out, suppose our king in private, hush the voice, speak future. Ooh, oratory power, please. Civilization buff, we don't really need that. Omen power, loyalty of subjects, primary culture happiness, that's good. So let's have a look. My overall is reducing, so that's fine. Monthly loyalty is good. I think for now I'm going to go for primary culture happiness just to keep... No. I'm going to grab the loyalty. Make sure keeping my generals loyal is quite an important part of my nation, so... A daughter for the king. Fortress there. I see no real benefit to it. I will eventually get some more around my borders, but not just yet. It's going to take us a while to start gaining manpower again, which is a little annoying too. We are going to get Albion, guys. Unfortunately, it's potentially going to take us a little bit longer to get there. But we're definitely there. You know, we've not got much left to consolidate to pick up to convert to Albion, so soon. Our Iceniization is progressing, though a lot of these guys aren't, but I'm not so bothered by that. So which one would give us an oratory idea? Imperial is probably the best one. I'm not planning on changing these, I'm just having a look. Unite Albion, that's going to be awesome. So, emergent capital is removed from Venter, no longer gets that. Then to get Centre of Civilization, which is basically a bigger buff. Pritania gains national spirit. Pritania gets adopts the Empire for Monarchy, but we get an extra idea in there. So yeah, so we gain. Oh yeah, we adopt the Empire government form automatically. So we don't need 300 cities. We just become an empire. Ooh, they've grown. Saxonia is becoming a proper power here. I'm still confused by the fact that Etruria is only a regional power. I guess they are kind of half my size. This is the issue though. Some of these powers, it's one of the things I'm not so keen on, is power depends on the amount of cities you hold, not your population. So while I'm much bigger, I probably don't have anywhere near the population. So Etruria can probably hold much more in the way of armies. Though, my civilization is pretty much unrivaled, guys. Right down here, no. Down in the cradle of civilization, there are some places which are similar to us. So we have properly civilized Pritania here, in our capital here, Inventor. I don't want everybody sitting right back, but I do need to keep an eye as they grow. We'll only be able to get one from there. I won't be able to get two from there. From there, I'll be able to do all of them. Yeah, that is it. Oh wow, it's gone up. That's a little annoying. People dying everywhere. As I said, filling in these last bits is going to be a pain, but we should be able to get there, guys. Pritania will be formed. I'm going to do that, just up our income a bit for the moment, guys. I will have to, if we end up in a war, we will have to sort that, but I'm not planning on being in a war anytime soon. This is annoying because it means I'm losing. When you change governor, a lot of your things change. So she's not being bad with her policies. Yeah, I kind of wish some of these weren't on these policies, but... Anyway, guys, this is where we are going to have to leave this one for today. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord. Hopefully, next time, guys, we are aiming for Albion. So next time, we will hopefully be forming Albion. Next time, or definitely the time after, if not next time. It's going to be a bit of a pain. It's going to take a while, but we will get there. As always, if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching.